Hawaii's solar industry is expecting a big boost from a little change in the law. KGMB 9's Tim Sakahara reports on a new tax refund to help companies tap into the sun.
Yeah, this is just a classic silicone photovoltaic system.
And thanks in part to a new law, there could be many more of them getting installed.
There's always been demand for photovoltaics, but there's been a lack of the ability to pay for it.
Before, customers would get a tax credit, but often the credit was far more than they would actually owe in taxes, and any extra would be wasted. Instead, the state will now issue refunds up to 24.5% of the purchase price.
So now companies who otherwise wouldn't have any kind of ability to take advantage of that tax credit now can file and in April get a check back from the state to help pay for these systems.
In just 4 weeks since the law was signed, Island Pacific Energy has seen a spike in interest from a dozen new companies. The new law isn't just helping deliver more energy, it's also breathing new life into the solar industry.
The market here was really dead in the beginning of the year.
But we were really facing a situation in which the whole industry was just drawing down a very limited pool of people who could use the existing credit.
Mark Duda is president of the Hawaii Solar Energy Association and says last year the industry made $125 million in Hawaii. With the new law, he expects the industry to make 3 times that.
So we'll look back and say, this thing really had an enormous impact.
We wouldn't see much, if any, photovoltaic installation on the commercial scale here in Hawaii this year if we didn't have this bill passed. I think it's really going to make the difference between having some progress towards our state's renewable energy goals or really not making any progress at all this year.
In Honolulu, Tim Sakahara, KGMB 9 News.